Hi everyone, this is Yvette and here is Willie with me, and tonight we're super happy because it's going to be a watercolor. Know me by now, they know that I love watercolor. I enjoy as well acrylic, but the watercolor has been teaching me to be more patient with my art and with myself, so that's why I really love the watercolor. So I'm here and let's start. Okay, don't go. Oh, what we're going to learn today? Well, I'm going to share with you how to paint a wreath and with cold colors, and we're going to be using sharing with you today. And for my patrons, if you don't want to draw the outline, don't worry, because I already shared in Patron Home the outline, and you just need to transfer the outline the way we have been working together in a good watercolor paper, okay? But for all my friends that are not my patron, I want to just sketch a very simple wreath for you guys to know the way I do it before, okay? So I'm going to be just sketching something simple for you guys. I hope the volume is good, and I hope you are here to paint with me. So I have this lid, this plastic lid, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting the plastic lid in my paper, and very soft and gentle I'm going to trace my circle. Hi Heather. And then I'm going to divide it in two, very soft and gentle again. Hey Lola, Lola is here, so say hi to Lola, guys. So then I'm going to start tracing some of my leaves. So here we're going to have the pumpkin. So you need to trace your pumpkin just to be sure the where it's going to be, okay? Then we're going to have first trace some big leaves. Sorry for the noise. We have here Lola is here with us, so you can hear her. So first I like to trace the big leaves, okay? Then I'm going to start tracing small leaves. And if you're here, I would like to hear from you guys. Just to say hi. Hi Helen. So just small leaves. And here in the front as well, some small, different sizes. And this is like a fast sketch. And then you can even start adding some branches and some berries. So this is for our friends that are not in Patron, just to have an idea and how to sketch a wreath, okay? Here we have our pumpkin. So then we're going to start dividing the pumpkin. And then we need to add, the stem of the pumpkin, okay? When you have the sketch or the drawing the way you want it, hi Holly, how are you, sweetie? What you're going to do is you're going to go back of your page and you're going to start using your B4, B6, a big, very hard pencil, because I want you to have all your back part of your paper full of pencil, because you're going to be transferred into a good paper. So what you're going to do, you're going to put a good paper, and then you're going to start drawing and revisiting each line again. And when you peel the paper, the picture is going to be showing something like this. So I did this before, and this is the picture that I'm sharing in my Patron. So this is what I did, and then I transfer it into my good watercolor paper. Okay, so then what I want to do is to use some of this eraser and I'm going to start moving it. Hi, Em. Then I want to do a little worm. And now I want to soft my lines. So which paper I am using? I am using a very good paper. Arches is a very good paper to do this type of watercolors. It's a cold press and it's 100 grams. So it's a really good paper. And the colors that I'm going to be using today are going to be cold colors. So we're going to stay in the purple and green, grays, and our gold. And instead to be gold, you can use silver. Okay? So as soon as I feel my paper is ready, because I want to have a very soft lines of pencil. Okay? So I think my paper is ready. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare my palette. Let me show you my palette with the colors that I'm going to be using. Okay, so again, I'm going to be using purples, greens, grays, and gold. 3 colors, okay? And plus the metallic gold. So for tonight, I'm going to be using the number 6 long round. And for the little detail, I'm going to be using my number 1 round. And both of them are Princeton Velvet Touch. Okay, so I have here my water, and I'm going to prepare my colors. So the first color I want to prepare is my green. So I have here my ochre green. And I need to have 2 glasses of water. 1 glass is going to be to clean your brush, and the other one is going to be to add clean water into your paint. So I have here my color, and I want to divide it to have, you know, more lighter. By adding more water, you're going to have lighter. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to put in front of us the one that I already did, and let's start painting, guys. So we're going to be doing dry paper with wet paint, and I want to have a better light, so I'm moving my lamps. Hey Janie, I'm going to load my brush, the lightest color, and I'm going to pick some of the leaves. So if we're going to have the purple-ish, the gray, and the green, so these 3 colors are going to be all around the wreath, okay? Also inside my pumpkin. So I'm going to be like painting this green. Leave the biggest leaves for the gold color, okay? So this is a really nice paper because it absorbed the water super good, but allowed you to keep working more time. So when you have the color, so I'm going to be painting 2 by 2, like 2 at a time. Then I'm going to grab a darker color. Let me just grab a little more of the same green, okay? And I'm going to just to touch in the bottom of my leaf, and with my tinting brush I want to move the color to integrate the leaf until the wreath. Here I wanna just go and add more volume. Okay, so let me grab more green. Thank you for sharing this video into the groups, guys. So let's keep moving. I have this one little bristle going outside, so I wanna just push a little bit. Maybe I can correct it. Okay, let's keep moving. So clean water, light green, and let's pick another one. Another two. 1 and 2. Then grab dark green, and in the bottom change your brush and move it. Okay, so let's keep moving. Let's grab another 2. So tell me who's going to be playing tonight with me. Are you guys going to be painting at the same time, or you're going to be watching? So I can have another green here, and I like always to start painting from my left to right. The bottom. I know Jane is going to be painting. Use your paper. So lightest green again. And if you have your drawing in a very light pencil, you can even change the sizes of the leaves. So very slow and gentle. Let's keep moving. I hope you in your house can have like music as a background. So I wish I can have music. Okay. Just moving very soft and gentle my dark green, and adding some of the stems and the branches. Okay, let's keep moving. Light. And I'm going to wait this area because I want to add the light gray into the pumpkin, so I need to just be careful with the amount of green and gray that I'm going to be adding here. So I hope you guys are able to see these colors. And that's why I love this paper. The way that it blends the colors into the paper is so beautiful, guys. So beautiful. Let's keep moving. In the small leaf, even I can paint 3 at a time. So I hope you are watching this in this computer or an iPad, because like that you can see it better. Okay, let's keep moving. Light green. Let me check on you. So far so good, guys. So far so good. Nice. So let's keep adding green. This is, if you don't have the Hooker green, you can use like a, I want to say pine, the color of the pine, of the avocado color, or olive green, or any dark green that you like and you have. Just add water to make it soft and then have a darker tone as well. So let's keep moving. Now I can paint even 3. The bottom. And you can pick any color. It can be 4 colors like, I don't know, orange and ochres. Just have your lightest and your darker color. It's so relaxed, guys, painting with watercolor. That's why I start getting a little quiet, because I am enjoying the process. Also, you can, like, for instance, do it with pinks, different type of pinks with orange. You know, the combination is unlimited. Use your creativeness. I decided to go with these cold colors because in Patron we had been painting wreaths and we were missing this kind of colors, this type of colors. More water here because I'm almost done. And let me check on you guys. Yeah, I'm using a random type of leaves, but I'm using the color green in 2 tones, the same green and darker. And I don't know, I'm just picking random leaves because as I need to add like gray color and then purple, I am leaving some leaves. Something that I want you to know is that the biggest leaves are going to be the ones that are going to be in outline in gold. See? So the small one, medium ones are in green and purple and gray. That's what we're going to be doing. And maybe let me move this to have more light. Hope I answered your question. And also we have some berries, but the berries are going to be as well in gold. It's hard to see the different leaves. Yeah, you know what happened? I softened my lines, but more color we apply, you will be able to see it. But if you are painting your own design, your own picture, you can pick any leaf. It doesn't need to be the one that I did. You know what I mean? Have more like full of leaves, full of color, you can add your own leaves. So let's keep moving. I believe the most important part in this painting is the colors that you are going to be using. Colors. So here we can decide if we can move forward. Yeah, let's move forward. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to clean my palette. Well, I have plenty space. So let me just grab some clean water here, and I'm going to grab some of my purple. Clean water because I want to make it lighter. And I'm going to start applying from left to right and some of the medium leaves as well. So, and if I want to like add another one that is not there, this is a good time for me. And remember, change your brush and tip the bottom part with the darker tone. Let's keep moving. And this paper is going to allow you to work perfectly 2 or 3 at the same time because it's going to stay wet. Here, for instance, there is no leaf, so I want to make my own. Okay, so let's keep moving. So I'm taking out a little bit of the paint because I want to have like a very light purple. So let me just move because I don't want to cover myself, and add some I'm thinking, okay, here. Okay, just building the colors, and maybe for you now it doesn't make sense, but at the end you will see how beautiful it's going to look when we add the gold. So that's why now I am adding more in the background, more color, to make it like a little different than the first one that I did. So here I have a little one, and here. Okay, I'm checking on you. So far, so good. Here is the part that we have more tiny ones, so I'm going to be careful. Moving more my paper like that, you will be able to see more what's going on here. And if it is too light for you, just feel free to start adding leaves like how I am doing it. I lost some of the pencil, but I can imagine where the leaves can, live. And if you allow the watercolor to move alone, you will see how beautiful it's going to start spreading the colors around. Okay, so I'm going to prepare more purple here. Here I can start the top. So I'm painting 3 and 3 each time. And the gray, the paint is gray. More water here. And keep adding color. A little more water to my violet, my dark violet. And the bottom. Very soft and gentle. Allowing the watercolor to spread. More light purple. Sorry. And after this, we can start adding our Pines gray. And if you don't have Pines gray, you can use any cold gray. Okay, let me clean my brush. And check on you guys. Let me check on you. How's everybody doing? So far, so good. It's a little hard to see it. Maybe in a desk computer you can see better. Okay. So this is a plan. I'm going to add in the grays and then I'm going to be working the pumpkin. Okay. That's the plan. Clean brush. And I have here my pine gray. And again, I need to have something light. Adding more water into. And something darker. Okay. So I'm going to be sure that my brushes are clean. And I'm going to grab some of my lightest pine gray. And we need to be careful because this part is wet. So just be careful, do not mess the color with your own hand. Okay? So I'm going to start looking the leaves that I was missing. And if you are missing leaves because you add too many, don't worry. Create your own leaves. Like this one that I'm painting right now was not there. So I'm going to grab a little bit of water, my darker color, and the bottom. And look how beautiful the colors start mixing. Let's keep moving. And the idea when you paint the gold or the silver is that you can add it in the top of the leaves. Let me show you what I mean. Here you can see the gold and the silver, whatever color you decide to go metallic color, are in the top of the leaves. So that's the idea that we are going to be doing here. Like that is going to allow you to add more leaves into the wreath. So I want to see, like here, for instance, I am missing some of, oh, happy accident. So you just grab a little piece of your napkin or paper and clean it. That's why this paper is awesome. So I want to add something here. Even if I have in the bottom some berries, it doesn't matter because the berries are going to be in gold. So let's keep painting. Keep building the wreath. And I was thinking that the same technique we can do for Christmas, to have different styles of like leaves, you know. So there are different type of pines. We can have different type of leaves, in gray and green, and of course some red berries. And also the directions of the leaves from the left are going to go to the bottom, like going around, and then from the right side are going to go around. It's like the clockwise, and the opposite. It's like they find in the middle. They joined in the middle. So let's tie in the top. So as soon as you feel the movement, you are going to start moving faster and faster. It's not that you need to, because the idea is that you enjoy it, but it's like in some point, as you're repeating the same pattern, it becomes easier. Just be careful, do not touch. If this is wet and you come close to something wet, then the watercolor is going to spread. So just be careful and do not touch nothing that is still wet. So that's why I'm trying to paint like each single leaf separate. Little water to my pine is gray. Little dot, long stem. Even you can give some dots, dapping. Keep moving. Let me just prepare more. And yeah, we're painting random leaves. And I'm going in the top of my berries and in the top of my biggest leaves. So I will be adding music because this isn't a YouTube video, so I will be adding music later on. So like that you guys will be able to listen music while you're like watching it. A little bit more water into my Pines Gray. Make more light gray here with clean water. And the bottom, just a tip, add some of the steam. And I don't know if you can see it, but we have here a bunch of different tones of leaves. When I need to control the amount, I just clean the tip of my brush and my paper towel. And we need to add here, so let me just make a little more of the color. And I'm going to start adding some little tiny here, another one here, and add some dark color. The tip, the bottom, and add some stem. This one is so close of this one, but I want to just add color. And you can even come back and add more green if you feel like you're missing some areas with more green leaves. Here's when your creativity starts popping up. So let me just check. Because now I'm going to be painting the pumpkin. Okay, so let me check on you guys. It's hard to see different leaves, so I hope you can see it now. Here we have a big hole and a space that we can be adding a gray. This is going to be outlined in gold, but we can have here one leaf coming out. Yes, here a little bit. So no comments so far. I hope everything is doing okay there. We're 45 minutes of the video. I hope everything is doing okay. So what I'm going to do here, first I want to wet all my pumpkin, and I just need to be careful. Do not touch the leaves that I already paint. Go around with clean water, and I'm going to try to avoid the leaves that is in the top as well of the pumpkin. So I'm keep painting. And I'm going to give a little break here for you guys that are painting with me, and I'm going to be checking on you guys, so just give me 1 second. So I wet all my pumpkin, And what I'm going to be doing here, I'm going to mix my gray with my little green. I have here gray and green, so I'm mixing both. And I want to just start adding the colors and the lines in the section of the pumpkin. Okay, I'm going to clean my brush, take out the excess of the water because I want to swap this area. Just mixing again. Let me grab more. And I'm going to wait this to get dry. And while this happen, I want to check on you guys. Let's see if everything is good. If you can hear me or see me, can you just say yes? We can see you, Yvette. I hope everything is doing okay so far. Okay, I'm just giving you a little time. Just checking on you guys. Okay, so I'm just wanna wait a little bit this to get dry. And if for some reason the video stopped, I'm going to keep working for you guys, and then I'm going to be sharing it into my YouTube. Okay, so is the video okay? Okay, good. Let's keep working, guys. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be working just with the green. Wherever I see the little tiny leaves here, and I just need to be careful that I don't want to touch this part that is wet. So I just want to grab a little bit of my green, and you can add wet with wet, or you can work dry with wet. The difference is that how you can control more the paint. So I'm using my long run still, number 6, and here is dry paper with wet paint. So I'm just painting some leaves, and I need to be careful. Do not touch the area that is wet. That is very, very important, because if you touch it, then the watercolor is going to move. Okay, so as much as I can, I'm painting this. If not, I can wait this guy to get dry. See, here they get together, so start like a blending the colors. It doesn't bother me, but it's better just to wait. Okay, so with your green, I want you to come back and just outline again, and we're taking advantage of the paper. And you will see how it's going to move. That's what we want. I'm going to wet my brush. Just move a little bit the paint. Okay, I'm going to clean my brush, and while we wait these guys to get dry a little more, we can start playing with our gold color. Okay, so the easier part is just to grab any of the metallic color that you decide to go for it. I'm mixing the color, and I'm going to start first adding some berries. So check where the circles are, and let me show you the original. This is the original. Okay, so we're going to start from the top, and we're going to go to the left and then to the right. And again, the sketch that I shared with you guys is just an idea. Here you need to decide to add more into your picture. Here I think we're missing one leaf that I'm going to be adding later. So I have here 3 berries in my left. And I want to add a little more water to my paint. And here I have another berries, and in this part you can go in the top and add the color. It's okay to go in the top and cover some of the leaves that are in the bottom, like this. So let's keep moving. I'm going to add another one because it's in the top of the pumpkin, but I can move to my right side. And also I can add a little, these little dots, we can add it at the end. When I'm adding the little dots is when I feel, oh, I almost done. And I really enjoy that part. And this is not a mandala, that means it's not perfect in the sense that is, you're not going to see the same amount of circles in the right and in the left, and also the leaves. So it's different, totally different. Okay. I'm going to add a little more water, and I can start painting some of the outlines with the tip of my brush. And I'm going to add some stems to the leaves as well. And I can make another one here that the outline it doesn't show, but here is when you need to start being creative and add your own touch. And I like to paint the gold or the silver in the front of the leaves. It makes it look more interesting. You can use a thin brush. And I'm just barely touching the paper, very soft and gentle. And remember, the leaves need to have different sizes. More water. we need to add some stems to the berries. Here I'm missing a leaf. I'm going to paint it and then come back. We can have a little tiny one here. More water. Be careful with the amount that your brush is loaded, because you want to be very soft and gentle. Small. Here we had one big. Let me add more water. And here we have another big. I don't want to be covering the paint with my own hand. Here's some stem. We forget the stem here, so let's do it. And another big leaf here. And maybe one little one between these two. Okay. Let's keep moving. Here's the gold that I'm using. And one little here in between these two. And let's add another one here. More water to my gold. Another one here. And tiny ones. We need to go and add more gold and tiny ones all around. And here's where I was telling you before, it go in the front and not leave in the top. Different sizes. Okay, so let me clean my brush, and I'm going to define more the little tiny leaves. So for that, I think I'm going to change for a small brush. Let me just grab a smaller thin brush, okay? Let me take out a little bit my microphone. I'm coming. we have this 0 that we can use. Let me just go back with my microphone. I'm going to use my ochre green here. And I'm going to define a little better these guys. Just a little bit, because I don't want them to get confused and blend with the pumpkin. So then I want to grab some of the purple that we have here, and I want to add some steam in purple. And then I want to add some little dots. As well in the purple. And I want to connect the leaves with the stem in purple. Just to change a little bit the colors, that's it. Okay, so let me just go back. And this is ready. So I'm going to grab a little bit again of my purple with water to have a lightest purple here. Just we need to be sure that your bristles are clean. And I want to add some of purple-ish to my pumpkin. Just a little bit, just to present the color. Okay, so then with your thin brush, I want to grab some of my brown umber, burnt sienna. No, sorry, burnt umber, with a little bit of my pine gray. I'm going to add water first. And I'm going to paint the stem going around the leaves. Be careful, do not touch it. More of the pine gray with the brown. Take out a little bit of the color. More pine gray with the brown. And I'm going to wait a little bit here to give more texture. Sorry, more texture to this area. Okay, so with my little brush, I'm going back with the gold, and I want to add some dots. Whatever I add, the dots of the purple. Okay, and the stem. And then here and there, and I wanna say we want to add another tiny leaf there, so let me just grab my pine gray with a little bit of water. Just a tiny leaf there because I was missing something. Okay, so here I I'm gonna grab my purple and add more color to the pumpkin. So I'm gonna wet my brush, take out the excess of the water, and revisit this area. And let's keep moving with the same brush. So wet it and move it. Again, more in the bottom because we want to have shadows. So let's add some here, shadows here. Clean your brush. A little more of the purple. Let me just add some clean water to be able to blend it. And here I want to just add some green. And go around my lips, cleaning my brush. And blend it. This leaf get like lost. So I'm going to grab my purple and I'm going to change this leaf in purple. We want to be able to see it, you know. This one is green with so what I'm doing now is cleaning my painting in the sense of I am revisiting what do I need to do with green. Now I have here some green, so I'm making some lines. Clean my brush, and I have here a little bit of black, so I'm going to grab a little bit of black with my thin brush. Because I want to define a little better this part. Clean my brush. And blend the color, soften the color, soft the color. Okay, so let's check if we're missing something with the gold that we would like to correct. And now I'm going to start adding some little tiny dots here and there. I remember we're missing one little leaf here, so I'm going to use the green and a little touch of dark green in the bottom. When you don't see that the watercolor is moving, it's because you need to add a little more water. Okay, so let me just go back with my 0, number 1, 0. But this is a long one. This is number 1, round. It looks like, sorry, I have to this is the one that we're working, number 0. Okay. So this part is just have fun. There is no good or bad. Okay, so I think I'm done, guys. Hope you like it and hope you learned something good for me today. Let me just move this because I want you to have a clean picture of this painting. And I want to share with you the another one that I did another day. So it's the same color palette, just different days. And here you have. So I hope you like it. Any question, guys? Do you have something for me? If you have any comments, now is a good time. And let me just flip the camera. There you go. Yes, so I hope tonight was a good night for you, that you learned something from me. I really enjoyed this type of painting because they're so simple and soft and gentle. And when I add the gold, it's like all the painting get together and surprise, voila. So thank you for coming, guys. And I will be here for you. You can leave a comment. If you want me to be painting something, please let me know. And thank you again and have a good night. Bye bye, guys.